Hello Seagulls, and welcome to SUTV News for Tuesday, November 13th, 2012. I'm Stephen Graves. Well, it's no secret that student housing around Salisbury University is somewhat scarce and can become quite competitive. For students looking for off-campus housing, it can be difficult to find a living space that is both accessible and safe. To help with this effort, SU held a housing fair today in the Wacomico room to give students a head start in the process. On off-campus housing. Now, this housing is ranging from apartments to individual houses, and developers just want to make sure students have a clear understanding of what they're offering, as well as making the transition a little bit easier for all of them.
We hold the housing fair so students can get more information on the off-campus properties. There's a lot of properties in the Salisbury community, and the housing fair is a chance for the property owners to get to know the students one-on-one, for students to realize what they're walking into, so 2 days before the semester they're not just kind of baffled with information.
Currently live in UP, but I'm looking for something a little different, maybe a townhouse or a house, something a little bigger, a little further away from all the college partying. So just a 2-bedroom, something small.
I'm looking for something for next semester, probably 3 or 4 people. Price range, like probably $1,000, 6 months lease, divided up between 3 or 4 people.
Wisner Real Estate is a family-owned company in Salisbury. We've been here since 1935. What we bring to the, SU community is a good working relationship with both students and parents and the SU campus.
University Orchard is the newest luxury student housing, so it is the newest, it's got the hottest things. We're starting hard hat tours, which means that we're actually going to have students on site walking through the units, seeing what it's going to look like, feeling how big it's going to be and stuff like that. So our goal is to really get a lot of those tours. The more people who tour, the more people that can see it, the more the word gets out.
We're exploring, but I think we're pretty much set on an apartment because a house, we're just going to be juniors, so a house kind of sounds scary right now, but we'll see what's out there.
Now, this is the last housing fair of this semester, but don't worry, there will be many more fairs coming up next semester for students to take advantage of. Meanwhile, Salisbury University is going international with cybersecurity. University officials met in Annapolis last week to partner with Tallinn University in Estonia in a new academic program for SU students. This is the first type of cybersecurity program of its kind in the state. This new partnership will allow undergraduates to explore business and European studies abroad at the same cost as studying in Salisbury. Interested undergraduate students will be able to study in Estonia beginning as early as fall 2013. And the much talked about presidential election has come to a close. President Barack Obama was elected for a second 4-year term in the White House. There have been both positive and negative reactions from the nation, but what do SU students like you think? SUTV's Stephen Sineme asked students what they thought about the outcome of the election.
The country made the right choice.
Listen out for the
because I feel like President Obama cared more about the American dream than Mitt Romney does.
I feel really great about the election. I personally voted for Obama. I just thought that it was the right choice for our country for the next 4 years.
How do you feel about the Maryland ballot propositions?
I don't know a lot of them, but the one that I felt should have passed and shouldn't have even been an issue was question 6 about gay marriage. If people love each other, they should have the right to marry whoever they want.
I'm really happy that question 6 got passed. I'm really happy about question 7 as well. I have a couple gay friends, and it's just nice to see that they'll finally get a chance to get married.
Like I said before, I'm happy, and I got 44 presidents, and a Mitt ain't one. Keeping it like that. Obama, 2012.
Meanwhile, dozens of SU students were given the chance to hear a first-hand account of one of the most horrific events in history. Held by the Conflict and Dispute Resolution Department, a survivor of the Holocaust spoke about his touching story last week. SUTV's Kat Murphy has a story.
At Holloway Hall, where Mr. Martin Weiss is speaking to Salisbury University students about his time in the Holocaust. The Great Hall was packed with students at Holloway Hall for Martin Weiss's presentation about the Holocaust.
Actually, a lot of people went to my school were actually Jewish, so I've talked to them and I heard their experience about the Holocaust from what they have heard from their grandparents and things, and I just wanted a first-hand experience.
The Holocaust was something that all people should remember. I hope this generation doesn't forget what took place there.
We caught up with Martin Weiss about his presentation. And what do you hope that students take away from your presentation?
They take away not to be brutal. And to show you that there's a better way to live than to allow to.
To Beirut in 1983 when the We want to thank all of our and we now send you back to Sports Night.
Well, chances are you've probably never felt how it is to be homeless. Well, one fraternity on campus is challenging that role, but for the greater good. Phi Beta Sigma fraternity held their first Sleep Out for the Homeless event on Purdue last weekend to spread awareness of the homeless community. Many students came to show their support, sleeping on the lawn, as well as dropping off canned goods and toiletries.
Sigma does a lot of Sleep Out for the Homeless. This is not, well, the first time a Phi Beta has done this event. The first time our chapter has done an event. We really did for can homeless.
People sit out here as fortunate as we are, so and dropped off a couple canned corns and fruits, and I dropped off some toilet paper.
We felt as if like people need to be aware of something like this. It's very common. Like you'd be surprised how many people you see out there without people being homeless. Coming from the city life, and a lot of my fraternity brothers also coming from different kind of parts of Baltimore and PG. Like people, you know, they just don't understand. Like they don't really see what it's like.
And the members and other students slept on the lawn until 6 a.m. Sunday morning. All donations went to local shelters with people affected by Hurricane Sandy, as well as the Red Cross. And here to talk more about on-campus students, the president of the Salisbury Chapter of the NAACP, Tabitha Russell, joins us now. So Tabitha, thanks for joining us today. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. So just tell us a little bit about NAACP for people that aren't familiar with the chapter.
Okay, NAACP, was founded in 1909, and they're like the largest civil rights organization still today. And here on campus we are part of the youth and college division, so we try to develop future leaders for the future, and part of the organization we also try to simultaneously have higher education also with equal economic growth and like voter literacy and financial literacy here on campus, just to raise awareness throughout the campus.
Okay, great. And tell me about the black fraternities and sororities that are making their showing on SU's campus.
I think that's a great idea because like they used to have it back in the day and now they don't have it, so it's kind of a way to bridge the African American race on campus as a brotherhood and a sisterhood, because we need more to stick together as a unity, because I feel like there's a lot of separation and disparity going on throughout the campus, so we just need something to bring us all together.
Okay, and to help that out, I know you all hold numerous events.
Yes.
There is an event tomorrow that will be in the Okamco room?
Yeah, so Okamco room at 7 p.m.
Okay, so tell us about that. Who will be speaking to?
Okay, we will have a guest speaker, keynote lecturer. His name is Edward Lee. He has served on Okamco County. president, and he also has served as the 3rd vice president on Maryland State Board.
Okay, and what will he be talking about?
He will be talking about the future of Black America. Everybody knows we had the election coming that just passed, so he will be talking like everything, the tools and necessities we have to further ourselves as young Black Americans.
Okay, so what do you want students to walk away with at the end of this lecture?
We just want students to gain the education, like the flyer says, education, employ, and empower. So we just want to know everything we need to know to survive in the United States.
Okay, great. And I'll tell everyone to look out for the emails because Tabitha sends out plenty of emails. So everyone look out for those. She's a great advocate on campus. So thank you, Tabitha, for joining us. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
And now on to our campus spotlight. The Salisbury University Liturgical Dance Ensemble is hosting its 7th annual Make a Joyful Noise concert. The concert will feature local praise dance companies as well as SU's gospel choir. The event is free admission and is at 6:30 p.m. on Saturday, November 17th in the Wacomico Room of the Guerrero University Center. And a big congratulations to Salisbury University's volleyball team, as they are the first team to make history by making the quarterfinal round of the NAACP Division III Volleyball Championship. The team holds the program record of 37 wins, the latest against number 22 Eastern University on Sunday night to claim the NAACP Mid-Atlantic Regional Championship. The quarterfinal match will take place this Thursday at Hope College in Michigan, when Salisbury will take on number 9 Elmhurst College. We wish the girls the best of luck in this important game. Well, that ends our show for tonight. Join us 2 weeks from now for more news around Salisbury University. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at SUTV1 and like us on Facebook at SUTV. Thank you and have a great night.